I guess I'll pose y'all a question, was it offense or defensive game? It says 90 points. I don't know. It looked like a lot of defense out there to me. So I was proud of our kids who, even though they scored 86 points, played a lot of defense and did a real nice job of, you know, you hold them to 43% shooting, and they end up shooting 56% threes, which we didn't think they could, so I guess they pulled one on me. We didn't know that they had that capability, and they haven't shown it, but they did it tonight. We averted a couple of disasters. I told somebody, we got to find that horseshoe and that swagger, because we make a couple little mistakes right when you can't make them. So hopefully we're going to get through that. Every game adds to getting through that type of thing. But I was proud of the kids. You know, you go down 14-0, you had scored in 8 minutes or so. And then they've already asked me, so don't ask me. They'll go, what'd you say in the huddle? I said, that's movies. This is not a movie. I said, play hard. Get after it. Keep playing. And that's what they did. There's no special ingredients. I love coaches. You know, I think they make it up afterwards. You know, you just, look, you play hard, we stay and do what we do. And I got to give it to these kids, and really the last 3 teams. Think about it. We were 0-16 with one team, and they didn't quit. They won 7 straight at the end of the year at home. We were 0-6 last year. Didn't quit. And you know what? They've earned the respect of the city and the state, and I'm hoping in the surrounding areas. I don't want to leave out the Looper, southeastern Ohio, and I just think they've earned by their work the respect of people, and I hope they'll come out and support. And they have. They've been truly great fans, and that's one of the reasons I come. They're passionate here in Huntington, and we gave them a lot to be passionate about tonight. So I want to thank them for coming out in the snow and everything else. And I really appreciate their support, and our kids came through it because it got loud in there for that number of people. It got loud, and that's passion, and we certainly respect it.
Thanks, Coach. Any questions?
I mean, talk about the confidence.
You're worried about it. I'm going to come back on you, so you got to be careful about that question. I got him thinking now. I'm sorry. I'm not going to get caught with this one. All right, go ahead.
And in general, you kind of touched on it, but the confidence this team has.
Well, they're all competitors. They're all little gym rats, you know. And that's the kind of kid we want. And I think that's the kind of kids that we've recruited. And then again, a lot of it too is I got great assistant coaches who coach these guys up, and these guys respect them. Our coaches don't quit on them, and they don't quit on us. And it will. It'll eventually catch, and you'll get that little swagger. And I'm telling you, that bank shot won't go down. Luke will make it free throw. Kid will miss that layup. It just happened. I would like to tell you I knew how it works, but I don't. But, you know, once we get that passion, and we're getting close. We played an awfully good team in Cincinnati at their place. We booted that game. We came down, you could have quit after Pittsburgh and it could have been a disaster. But no, you got stuck it. We had a chance with a minute and 20-some seconds, 5-point game. You got a chance to win that game. So, you know, I just, you know, win or lose, I don't care if we win another game, lose another game, I know we'll be okay. But yeah, I respect these kids, man. They tough little nuts, and they'll hang in there. So, and they did, and pulled this one out, which I thought, you know, toward the end, I thought Penman came off the bench, playing pretty good for about 5 minutes without Ryan. I was sweating that a little bit. He had a big block, a big rebound, and then CJ orchestrated a dump off. But you know, he played some minutes in there, pretty good. He's going to be a good player.
So this is the type of game where CJ thrives, more physical guards, and he can use his size a little bit without getting himself into trouble too much.
No question. And CJ is he's the battering ram that opens the door a little bit for everybody else, because he can ram it through a locked door. And Ryan can. You know, Ryan's strong and get up in there too. Ryan takes it up in there hard. You know, it just the middle's open, sometimes it's a little ugly, but, you know, you can't leave Luke, you can't leave Stevie, you can't leave John. So they get down there, and even though they're in a scrum, the other team just can't collapse on them. You know, they might get one, maybe two down there, that's it. And then if you can keep strong and stay strong, you can finish up in there against people.
So basically what they were doing was hanging out the 3-point line, and
Yeah,
y'all
you
just,
can't, they don't, you know, you can, loops like it, you know, they're like this with loop. In fact, the play coming out of the, if you looked at the two plays, we ran loop up to back pick, then we set a dean down and flared loop, first play, and hit the 3 in the overtime. So the next play we came down, we read the same thing, and I told John, I said, John, just turn it, because the guy on loop is going to run like the old loop. Sure enough, John rolled right in there and laid the thing up. So there was a lot of, I thought our kids did a great job executing out of timeouts and dead balls. And that's important. It's an extra 14, 16 points. I will say this, just to help you out with your writing. In the paint where they should have beat us, it was 32-30. We're playing 4 little guards. That's pretty tough against that team. You doing that with that team, that's pretty doggone good, but we thought we were going to get beat up. They stuck in there, and it's a 32-30 game on the inside. I thought it was very good. Then my next big concern is we got Charlotte coming up. Everybody thinks I'm worried about Charlotte. I'm not. I'm worried about getting up at the top of my hill because it's snow. My wife said they slid down. If you've ever been to my hill, you know there was the biggest snow slide in Barbersville. And now I got to go back up. So if I'm in my suit tomorrow, y'all know I slept in the car.
Driveway's supposed to be heated.
Huh?
And driveway's supposed to be
You
heated.
know what? I'm going to have a talk with Jeremy. But I don't think it's hooked up. I go, it might be a day late, but it'll get hooked up. It's going to be. I've already paid for it. So it'll work eventually. I appreciate y'all coming. Thank you very much.
thank you.